Hey, what up, decisive marketers? If you are a salesperson or you are a founder who runs sales, or maybe you are an agency business, anyone that runs a service business, then this too is going to really interest you because we're going to be talking about a CRM tool with pipelines, with inbox, with uh, proposals and invoicing. It's the complete sales process in one single tool. You have your calendar, meetings, everything. It's all built in as well. It's just a beautifully done tool, I would say, for a CRM. We have covered some other tools that have overlapping features such as Satyan and Tapdesk, right? But ClientJoy is the only one that I would say focuses only on the sales process, right? It doesn't do that lead finding, it doesn't do that project management, nothing confusing, just the sales process. And I think that it's a great tool, and this tool is called ClientJoy. But before I dive in, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you'd like to see more digital marketing and e-commerce content. So, of all the tools that I have talked about so far, there isn't a tool like ClientJoy. Not that ClientJoy is special or anything like that. It's just that it only focuses on the sales process, and that's where I think you don't get confused. You just, your job is a salesperson. I want to close sales. I want to follow up with people. This is the perfect tool for that, right? So let's jump in. So firstly, of course, as usual, you probably want to jump into the settings first. There is a little bit of stuff to set up, right? So first thing would be like your workspace. You can set up your signature as well. So this is when you send out your emails. These signature, you can put up your signature. So when you send out your proposals, your signatures are all in there. And next thing is your settings, right? Your company information, and right, so you can put those information in and it's going to populate into your proposals and invoices later. And it's very beautifully done. I'll show you how it looks like. Okay, next is you have your branding, your brand colors. You want to set up your, they do provide CNAME as well. They do provide your own custom SMTP features, right? So you can send out emails not through ClientJoy. Okay. Although I personally don't really see a reason why you need to hide the CRM tool that you're using unless you're selling it as a service, something like that, I guess. Okay, so currency, you can set that up. Your payment methods, they have Stripe, they have PayPal, they have InstaMojo, they've got Razorpay right here. And you can also set up your invoice templates, right? So your company information and then your customer information, right? And other settings like what is the invoice number starting with, any client note, right? By default, any default terms, right? So that you save a lot of time trying to set up all these invoices, right? And then any custom fields that you want to add, right? Any additional information that you want to collect from leads, customers, invoices, items, and companies, right? You can set that up right here. Your email templates as well. Okay, so email templates as well. You can edit them, right? So for example, this is how the email template goes out for your invoice, right? Next, you got client pages. Okay, so you can have your, this is your client portal. Okay, it might not be up yet because I've not set it up, so I think it's empty right now, right? So you can customize your client portal. Let me see if there's a way to see how it looks like, right? Okay, I think it might be something like this. Nope, it isn't. So let me see. Okay, because the client, it's let me see on the help article right here. What is the link to my client portal? Okay, never mind. We'll jump into it later. Right, I think it is empty because I've not set it up right. So we'll jump into that later on. So with your client portals, you can even insert custom scripts here. So this is very nice. And you can insert custom CSS style to design it as well. Okay, and then you've got your proposals, so you can automatically send reminders as well. Okay, and then integrations that they've got Zapier, they got Pabbly, they got Integrately, they got Integromat, they got SyncSpider, pretty much everything that all the integration tools that you need. Okay, of course, I guess they don't have direct integrations yet, like Mailchimp and all that, but I think that's with Pabbly, with SyncSpider, Integrately, Integromat, we pretty much have them as well. Okay, so and then this API documentation. Okay, so this is the dashboard. There's some demo data in there already, so you can see in the sales pipeline, and I have two discovery, one qualified, one two conversation, one closed, one lost, right? So this gives you a idea of how your business are doing. And then you've got your leads, so this is your sales pipeline. Okay, right, and then you can filter them as well, right? You can filter them, and let's see. Okay, so it seems like in the sales pipeline, let me just take a look. Okay, so in the ClientJoy sales pipeline, it is beautifully done. There's tagging and everything. The only thing is that it only has one sales pipeline, as from what I can see right here. So so for example, if you are selling a straightforward product, I think ClientJoy will be great for that. But if you are trying to upsell your clients, so let's say you sold a product or a service to your client already, and now you want to go back to them and upsell a second product, then you would need a different sales pipeline, but that is not supported right now. So in ClientJoy, they only have one single sales pipeline right here. Right, let's jump in and look at like some of the leads here. So you have the lead activity, that's very nice. The activities, right, so you can actually add maybe certain meetings or notes for yourself. You can add notes on the leads, any files for the customers, any proposals, any email conversations with them as well. So it's all recorded within ClientJoy, and then you can set them as won or lost. And let's say they won, you will convert them into a customer. You can do that as well. Okay, you can add tagging, custom fields, everything that you need. Easily move them, because it's not as nice because it's it snaps to the different pipeline. It doesn't drag, of course. It doesn't change anything, but it's just a better experience, right, when you can click and hold and move it around. Okay, and you can add, let's see, okay, the sales pipeline seems to be rigid as well, so you can only place them in this order, right? So you can't edit the sales pipeline. That's something that I'm seeing right here. Okay, so I can't, you know, oops, sorry, I can. So you can actually add different stages, so that's great as well. With ClientJoy, so I take that back, right? My error right there. You can actually add additional stages, okay, and you can edit the stages as well, because you can change the name, change the color, okay, and then your customers, once you've convert them, they will all be in here as well. Then maybe you can integrate them into Mailchimp, and then have some automated emails going out to them, right? And then this is your mailbox. Okay, so I've connected my Gmail in here, so I'm getting so these are all my emails that's coming in, right? So this is you can send emails from within ClientJoy, so that's very nice, right? So send emails, blah blah blah. It's all pretty much you can check your emails within here itself, right? Okay, so next, let's jump back in again. Right, and then your calendar. Okay, so you can see all your activities that's coming up, right? And then they do have a meeting scheduler that's coming up. So I guess you got a booking page that you can send it out to people to book a meeting with you. So that's very nice as well. Okay. Okay, so so this is the scheduler again. So let me try and open it up. Okay, so you can add additional scheduling pages, and you can send it to people to book a meeting with you. Right. Next, I think this is where the biggest selling point of ClientJoy is the proposal feature. So let's put something in here. Okay, so let's say we were to send to this person here. Okay, so these are all I mean, they've got proposal templates already done for you, so it's great for that, right? So let's say you have a website redesign, and then this is how the proposal looks like, right? So it's this is being sent to the customer or the client, right? So you have a cover letter, and then you have an executive summary, the assessment, the process, and timeline that you're gonna take to complete the work, the services, the planning, the development stage, right? Your team information, so pricing, okay, so and then the billing and schedule. So it's a very nice proposal that you're sending, right? It's not just a quotation that you're sending out, but it's a complete proposal feature, right? And then you can add text, images, everything, and then you can send the proposal from within here, or you can download it as a PDF and send it out as well, right? You can design it nicely, um, you know just amazing with ClientJoy, I would say. Okay, so let's jump back in. Okay, I think this is where the biggest winner for ClientJoy is, right? For example, with Satien, although the process is very seamless and beautiful, it lacks a proposal feature, right? So within ClientJoy, there is that feature, and they are also adding a booking page, right? So it's all in one as a salesperson. and then you've got invoices. So invoices would be a lot more straightforward. Okay, so let's test this out. Okay, so invoices, straightforward right here. Let's try and check out. So there is, oops, did I hit something wrong right here? Okay, let's go back in again. Okay, so you can add item. Okay, gotta create an item first. Quantity, rate. Okay, that's quite straightforward. Okay, so this is where I think ClientJoy is amazing here. So the first thing is the payment agreement, right? Do you want a one-time payment or recurring invoice or split payments? Then and then for the recipient, sorry, there's the payment agreement can be done as a one-time payment, recurring invoice, or split payment, right? Split payment. Okay, and this is the the recipient details, and then any custom fields and client note and terms and conditions. So you can set that up as well, right? You can put that information in. So let's try that. Okay, so the terms and condition goes in here. Okay, and you can set the color. There are different templates as well. So maybe something like this is okay. So depends on the design that you want, right? Okay, so let's jump back, and then all your items are in here. So the services that you provide are all in here. Okay, so let's check out the item. So you can name the item and like how many hours and all that. Okay, you can categorize them. So pretty much that's about it. Okay, with ClientJoy, I would say that it doesn't flow as smoothly as Satan. Okay, but it has the features. The features are much more built for sales. Okay, overall, I think that the ClientJoy is a good solution, right? For a salesperson, I think it's all in one. I would personally suggest to have a what do you call that? Being able to switch between multiple different pipelines, so the salesperson can then move on to trying to upsell different service as well. So once they sell one service, they try to upsell a second service, the third service, something like that, right? And then that's how you build up your recurring fees, right? Recurring retainer, you know for your business. So that's all I have to share about ClientJoy. I think it's a delight to use this, right? I think maybe like the fonts could be a little bit bigger for the UI, but nonetheless, I think it's fine with the way it is. Overall, I think it's a great tool. If you are a salesperson, definitely recommend ClientJoy to you because it really does what you need, right? I think that's all I have to share about ClientJoy. Let me know what you think about ClientJoy in the comments below. If you have if you know anyone who's a salesperson or a have a sales team, right, and require a tool like this, a complete sales process CRM tool, be sure to share this video with them. And lastly, if you enjoy my video, do give me a thumbs up. I'll see you in my next video.